We're gonna do another multiple target drill. This is one of my favorite multiple target drills. It's easy to set up without steel and all of this. If we rewind just a little bit, if you notice when we're shooting on the steel targets, the big advantage of the steel target is when you're shooting quickly, when you're transitioning between targets, when you have a dirt background like this, when you make a mistake and you miss, you get feedback that you missed, right? You see that dirt plume come up behind your target, that's a clue you didn't actually hit the target. So that's the big advantages of steel. It gets that instantaneous feedback so that you know that you did what you needed to do. It really starts to be an advantage when you start shooting at greater distances, when you're looking for an audible feedback that you actually hit the target that you're engaging. So steel is a tremendous training tool. The one thing I'm gonna point out is you need to be careful if you're shooting on large steel like those C-zone targets. If you shoot on those a lot, you can start having a trend and not notice it like you would on paper, because the paper target is very unforgiving to your grouping. You're shooting on a steel target, it gets all shot up, and the next thing you know, you're launching lots of bullets, low and left, low and right, low and whatever. You still feel like, hey, I'm making it ring, and then you go back to do something that requires more precision, and you've developed a really bad habit. So steel can become a crutch and cause problems as well. So just be aware of all of that. What we're gonna do here now is shoot a multiple target drill that requires you to shift gears. This one's called an X drill. I learned this one from Jerry Barnhardt when he came and taught a course for us in the Marine Corps, and he is the one that introduced me to this. The reason I like this drill is it only requires 2 targets, but you have 4 aiming areas, okay? So the way it works real quick is I've got a body, meaning the 8-inch circle, and a head box on each of those targets. The way we shoot this is we always transition the wide swing and we always make an X. So 2 to the body over here, turns into 2 over to the head over here, back to 2 to the head, back to 2 to the body. Okay, you never shoot 4 shots in a row on the same target. It always requires you to swing to the opposite target. So if we start on the head over here, it's 2 head, 2 body, 2 body, 2 head. Always making the wide swing. Now, if your splits between your head shots and your body shots are the same, that means you're doing one of 2 things. You're shooting too fast to the head or too slow to the body, okay? There should be a gear change because the head box is very unforgiving, okay? And a miss to the head box could be a complete miss, where a miss to the body is still maybe a pretty decent hit. So switching gears is important. It also requires you to acquire targets differently as well. You can be a little bit more forgiving on that fast acquisition to the wide open body shot, but when you swing to the head shot, you got to let things settle down before you start slinging rounds. So it does a lot of different things here. We have to change gears in both split times as well as acquisition times. We run this one from the holster. I'm going to run this one from just about 7 yards. I'll demonstrate it 2 different ways. I want you to listen to the cadence shift and the acquisition shift. So eyes and ears in. Here we go, starting on the body to the left. Ready, up. Okay, now switching up, I'm going to change what I'm doing. I'm going to start on the head on the right, and you'll be able to hear the acquisition difference between the 2 wide open body shots. So starting on the head to the right. Ready, up.